Hello guys and welcome to this new video. In this video I basically cut together the Tesla Semi release event, so you hear all the most important details in just a few minutes, and at the end I'm actually going to cover a point that everybody seems to miss. It's basically a new industry that Elon Musk is disrupting with the Semi, and for some reason I hear nobody talk about it, but it's very important, so you will see that at the end of the video. So here's the release event.
Welcome to the Tesla Semi truck event. I hope you like what you see. I'm going to tell you about everything that this truck can do, starting with performance. So we have an acronym we came up with that I think really describes the performance well. The Tesla Semi will go 0 to 60 in 5 seconds. Now, at 80,000 pounds max gross vehicle weight, that's the most amount of weight you can carry on a US highway. This is the real-time acceleration of a Tesla Semi. That, on the left, the thing that looks like it's not moving is a diesel truck. The best diesel trucks can only do 45 miles an hour up a 5% grade. Tesla Semi can do 65 miles an hour up a 5% grade. Now, one of the biggest questions we've been asked about electric trucks is, well, how far can they go? Because, well, let's find out. So, 500-mile range. And by the way, it's 500 miles at maximum weight at highway speed. Reliability is incredibly important. We're putting massive attention into making this truck incredibly reliable. And that's why we are guaranteeing that this truck will not break down for 1,000,000 miles. And this is the feature I like best: thermonuclear explosion-proof glass. So standard glass. Now why is this important? Because, see, look, nothing. Survived a nuclear explosion. That's incredible. The reason this is important is because truck windshields are huge, and they crack about once a year. And if the truck windshield is cracked, you're not allowed to drive. So actually, it's truck off-road if you have a cracked windshield. You're probably wondering, how much is this going to cost? Because Tesla stuff is expensive. When you take everything into account, you take the lease cost, the insurance cost, maintenance, all of the factors, the fully accounted for true cost of trucking, a diesel truck will be 20% more expensive than a Tesla Semi per mile. So, I want to be clear, this is from day one. So from day one, having a Tesla Semi will beat a diesel truck on economics.
So you never thought you would ever get excited about a semi-truck? Well, I don't blame you. I also never thought that. But here comes the point that I was talking about. Elon Musk is going to talk about an industry that he disrupts, and it's actually quite mind-boggling, and then I'm going to talk about what this possibly means.
This is a worst-case scenario. So it gets better than this. This is the worst-case scenario comparison. This is taking max vehicle gross. It's going at 60 miles an hour, and it's assuming $250 gasoline price. We're guaranteeing a 7-cent kilowatt wholesale price. I want to be clear about that. This is real. These are real numbers, and it only gets better than this. This is a worst-case scenario. Now, a Tesla truck considered by itself beats other diesel trucks. But what if you have a convoy? So what if you have two trucks following? So you're more like a train driver. In fact, the convoy technology, the tracking technology, this is something that we are confident we can do today 10 times safer than a human driver. So I want to be clear, this is something we can do now. Now, if you look at the economics of a truck convoy, it gets way better. Now, a diesel truck is twice as expensive as a Tesla Semi. What this means is, it's not just economic suicide to use one diesel truck. It's economic suicide for rail. This beats rail. So, and that's I think really quite profound. We're confident that this is a product that is better in every way from a feature standpoint, that wins on economics against diesel trucks in a worst case scenario, and that defeats rail in a convoy scenario. And production begins 2019.
So can you believe this? The Tesla Semi in a convoy is actually more economical than a train. It's not even only more economical. Elon Musk says it's a suicide to use train or the diesel truck. So obviously I know very little bit about these two topics. It's not my main hobby to sit down and calculate how much trains cost, but I think that this has a lot of ramifications in a lot of areas. It is a lot of initial investment to build a train, which is very, very useful for an economy. So I think that in many developing countries, it's actually a lot easier and cheaper to build a road, and then you can just send these trucks without ever having to build a train. So I think that this is actually a very big announcement, and for some reason I hear nobody talk about this. I'm just wondering, do you guys think that this is as big of a deal as I think? Please let me know in the comments. And I hope that you enjoyed this event and you enjoyed the Tesla semi-truck. Please make sure you subscribe to our channel by hitting this button and visit our online store that is connected to the channel. I'm gonna link it here. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in our next videos. Ciao, ciao.